Hey y'all, it's me back with another video. We're going back to the roots, okay? If you see me sweating, it's because it is hot out. I didn't realize how hot it was out here. Shit. It is hot as hell out here. So, y'all, it's cutting off my head. Okay. So, yesterday, I think the channel's name is It's Me, MelissaB. I think whoever it is, I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna post the whole video on my community wall. Yesterday, she did a interview with a transgender friend of Adrian Slade's, and y'all know I like Adrian. I really do. Adrian, I see Adrian as kind of like the black sheep of her family and kind of like the underdog. And I'm always rooting for the underdog. And I'm always rooting for the black sheep because I feel like, in a way, I'm kind of like the black sheep of the family. So I'm rooting for her. But yesterday, this young lady who was a content creator did an interview with a friend of Adrian's. And this young lady spilled all of Adrian's tea. I mean, just took the whole entire teapot, and spilled it all. I mean, stuff that stuff that I really didn't need to know. Stuff that I had assumed. Like we're all assuming that Adrian is hustling. She's a hustler. And all the time her hustles are not legal. But she's a hustler nonetheless. We do things to get by. And some of us do things that others of us wouldn't do. And Adrian is one of those people. Like this young lady talked about, Adrian not having a stable living situation and, trying to live with her in a hotel. And I guess this young lady is transgendered. And, Adrian has had some things to say about her being a transgender. The young lady said one time they went to a buffet and Adrian was like throwing chicken and shrimp in her purse. But who ain't did that though? Who ain't took a piece of chicken home with him? Y'all know you done did it too. So don't look at Adrian like Adrian the only one that's ever took a piece of some chicken or some shrimps in her purse. You done did it too. I used to have to pocket check my kids when we went to hometown buffet because they would always take the sugar cookies and chocolate chip cookies. They would have pockets full of cookies. Like we ain't had no damn cookies at home. But they wanted those cookies. And, Adrian not having a stable living environment is just not funny to me. It's just not. She's struggling. And we have all been in a position where we've had to struggle. Thank God I have never been in a position where I was homeless or living out of my car. But this is what Adrian is going through right now. And it looks like she's, going out on dates with men and, trying to make her money off of dating sites and stuff. I mean, this young lady, Nicole, just really came in and just told, oh, that's a pretty bird. Just really told a whole lot of stuff that she could have kept. That's why you have to be careful who you run with, who you consider yourself friends with, because people will turn on you. They will, especially on YouTube. They find out you're a YouTuber, and Nicole is going through her transitions and stuff as a transgender person, and she looks like she trying to get her YouTube off the ground. And this was a nice little coming out and introductory to the world for her. Because I think we all know the situation that Adrienne is in. We know what Adrienne is doing. We didn't have to have like the details and stuff. We really didn't. Because one story that Nicole said is that Adrienne has a problem with incontinence and uses a towel when she smoke because sometimes when she coughs she releases urine. We didn't need to know that. you know that's but like I've said before, all is fair in war. There are no rules of engagement. And I think Adrienne has said some things about Nicole that Nicole didn't like. And so Nicole was like, oh, okay, that's how we gonna play? Well, we gonna play this whole thing out. I'm gonna just throw all the cards on the table. If you wanna go watch the interview, I think the interview is like an hour long, I think. And it wasn't really an interview because Lisa, is it Lizzie B or Lisa B? Lizzie B or Melissa B or something like that, wasn't really asking questions. Like their questions were in the chat and she was bringing those questions up. But she stayed neutral. She stayed neutral because she likes Adrienne. So, she didn't add anything bad to the interview. I thought it was a very good interview because she stayed neutral and she just let the other person talk. Whereas some people would say, well, that was kind of messy because why would you allow this person to come on your channel if you like Adrienne? Why would you allow this person to come on your channel and they about to spill all of Adrienne's tea? But that's part of being an interviewer. Sometimes tea has to be spilled. And if you have a platform and you are willing to allow someone to come on and tell their story, that's part of this game. And plus, that helped her channel. Who is going to turn that down? And let me say this. Let me say this. People are saying, well, people are just jumping on a bandwagon and they just, doing stuff for clicks and views. Yes. That's what this whole thing is for. Everybody. Even Mr. Beast and all of these huge YouTubers are doing it for clicks and views. They're not doing it because they want to do it. It's a job. It's a business. You make videos to get views. And I don't understand why some people think that's a bad thing. This is a business. So, yeah, if people jump on the trends or jump on what's hot to make videos, you're making videos for views. We're not out here trying to make friends. I got friends in my real life. So, I'm not trying to make friends with people behind the screen. I'm out here trying to talk about the things that I see on YouTube. And if it gets some clicks and views, hell yeah, I want them. So I feel for Adrienne. I hope that she comes back to YouTube and she gets her channel back off the ground and can make her own money. Because it's kind of sad to see everybody making money off of her and she the one out here struggling. She the one out here, from what Nicole says, living in her car and basically begging people to stay with them in hotel rooms and stuff. So if anybody should be out here at least making a couple of dollars, it's Adrian. So if y'all want to, go over there and check out her video, I'm going to post the video in my on my community tab if you want to watch it. It's kind of a long video and it's kind of interesting. I don't think that I think that this was Adrian's first kind of real encounter in having a transgender friend. I think this was the first time for her. And it just looked like it went a little left. It didn't really go in the direction that Adrian thought that it was going to go into. And it just kind of seems like it didn't go in the direction that the young lady thought that it was going to go into either. But it's an interesting video. Adrian's going through a lot right now. And it's kind of sad, But some of this stuff, I'm a believer that Adrian has put herself in this position when you isolate people and, you have a certain mentality, then people, don't want to be around you. They're not going to tolerate you if they don't have to. I really think that Adrian should just go home. Maybe Florida is just not the place for her. Maybe she should go home and, kind of regroup and be around her mom and strengthen that relationship with her mother, because from how this young lady made everything sound is bad. It is bad. And I feel for her. I do have compassion. And it's not me trying to be perfect or she always trying to, pretend like she perfect in videos. And I be hearing a little bullshit people be saying. It's not me being perfect. It's just me having compassion for other people. When I see somebody down, I'm not one to go and kick them. Yeah, I'm on hope for the best for her, because I think that Adrian is a funny person. When she's a character to me. She's an interesting character. And I really hope that, she comes back to YouTube and gets her AdSense and Google and all of that shit back together. And she can make money off of her videos. Tell your story. And Adrian is animated. She's a good storyteller. She's funny. Girl, don't let all these people eat off of your name and then you out here not making nothing. You out here struggling. Now, I'm not saying the people that's making videos should not be making videos. No, everybody get it. But while everybody else is getting, I think Adrian should be getting too. So I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to post a video on my community tab. It was a very MelissaB, very good. Good for you, girl. You go, girl. You did that, and I think you did it in a very respectable manner. So I will talk to you guys later. We about to go to the movies. I'm about to go change my clothes because it's hot. I got these pants on, and I think it's gonna be like in the 90s in Concord. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.